Welcome to Saw Masters, the final frontier of wood power. From felling giant trees to unstoppable machines tearing through the wilderness, this is raw power in motion. Get ready. Welcome to Saw Masters. PEZZOLATO PTH 40.70M, a self-propelled wood chipper that redefines efficiency and mobility. With its compact yet powerful design, this red machine moves directly to the worksite. No need for transport trailers. The hydraulic grapple arm lifts and feeds logs into the powerful chipping unit with smooth, precise motion. Inside, high-speed rotating blades shred the timber into fine wood chips, which are then ejected in a steady stream. Every stage, from grabbing to chipping and discharging, is fully automated, maximizing performance while minimizing manual labor. Agile, powerful, and efficient, the PEZZOLATO PTH 40.70M stands at the forefront of modern forestry technology. The PEZZOLATO PTH 1000 to 820G, a high-capacity drum wood chipper, powered by the formidable FENDT 942 Vario, a German-engineered tractor delivering 415 horsepower. Together, they form a seamless powerhouse, a mechanical marvel built for industrial-scale wood processing. With precision and strength, the hydraulic grapple arm grabs massive timber bundles, lifting them effortlessly and feeding them into the chipper's mouth. Inside, razor-sharp knives spin at incredible speeds, shredding whole logs into thousands of fine chips in mere seconds, all under the thunderous roar of the engine. A stream of shredded wood bursts from the discharge chute, rising skyward and piling up into towering mounds of uniform chips, like engineered mountains of biomass. This isn't just power, it's productivity perfected, enabling high-volume throughput with remarkable efficiency and reliability. PEZZOLATO and FENDT, the ultimate blend of force, finesse, and future-ready forestry technology. The PTH 1200 to 660M PEZZOLATO wood chipper is a heavy-duty industrial machine equipped with a powerful Caterpillar C9 engine producing 375 horsepower, providing exceptional strength to meet the demands of large-scale wood harvesting. This diesel engine is not only powerful but also highly durable, allowing continuous operation for many hours without failure. When starting, the engine emits a smooth but strong roar, signaling the machine's readiness to unleash its power. The chipper drum is constructed from high wear-resistant steel and fitted with multiple sharp alloy steel blades. The drum spins at high speed, generating intense crushing force that breaks down large logs into uniformly sized wood chips. The resulting chips are consistent in size, not too fine or too large, meeting the standards required by downstream wood processing industries. The machine is mounted on an advanced tracked system that allows flexible movement over various terrains, including rugged mountains or muddy grounds. The track drive system provides stability, enhances traction, and minimizes slippage, ensuring safe and efficient operation. As the machine moves, the sound of tracks rubbing against the ground merges with the chipping drum's noise, creating a powerful industrial symphony. An intelligently designed conveyor belt operates continuously, automatically drawing logs into the blade area smoothly without interruption. Operators can adjust the conveyor and drum speeds to match the wood type, log size, and final usage. This adjustability is crucial to optimizing productivity and chip quality. The noise generated during operation is loud, typical of heavy industrial wood harvesting equipment. This noise can be uncomfortable or harmful to operators' hearing if protective gear, such as earplugs or noise-canceling helmets, is not used. Additionally, the sound of wood fibers tearing and being crushed combined with the mechanical noise creates an intense acoustic environment full of power. The machine features an advanced safety system, including obstacle detection sensors and emergency stop buttons placed around the equipment. In case of any hazard or operator intervention, pressing the emergency stop immediately halts the machine to prevent accidents. This safety feature is particularly essential in logging sites with challenging terrain and high risk. Moreover, the PTH1200 to 660M chipper is optimized for maintenance, with an automatic lubrication system that prolongs blade and engine life. Parts replacement is also designed to be straightforward, reducing downtime and enhancing operational efficiency. These factors make the machine a top choice for businesses engaged in wood harvesting and processing.
Fermo lì.
Guarda che stancare il tuo farei,
The PTH 1200 to 1000G PEZZOLATO with chipper, powered by the mighty Claas-Zerian 5000 tractor with 500 horsepower, forms a perfect duo for large-scale logging and chipping operations. As the CLAS engine roars to life, its thunderous growl signals the start of a day filled with powerful activity. Immediately, the chipper springs into action. The drum spins at a breathtaking speed, and the sharp alloy steel blades tear through thick logs, crushing them into uniformly sized wood chips. The steady screeching noise, a mix of steel cutting wood and engine growling, creates a dynamic and intense industrial symphony. The conveyor belt automatically pulls large logs inside the machine, moving smoothly like a metallic dragon devouring the wood. The surrounding air seems to vibrate with the machine's power as piles of chipped wood fall beneath the machine, ready for the next stage of processing. Upon completing its task, the wood chipper gently slows down. The drum's spinning ceases and the noise fades away. The Claas-Zerian 5000 tractor slowly backs away, its tracks gliding smoothly over the ground, carrying away both power and precision. The chipper stands as a silent warrior, having fulfilled its mission, ready for new challenges at the next worksite. The self-propelled PTH 1400 to 1000 LLROAD PEZZOLATO wood chipper, powered by a highly potent 700 horsepower Volvo engine, is currently undergoing operational testing. As the engine roars to life, a thunderous growl echoes through the testing forest, announcing the unparalleled power of this machine. Immediately, the large alloy steel drum begins to spin at extreme speeds, its sharp blades slicing through massive logs, crushing them into uniformly sized chips. The agile self-propelled arm precisely positions each log directly into the drum's core without a moment's hesitation. The machine's operating sound is intense. The engine's roar combines with the steel cutting wood and the cascading chips, creating a distinctive and powerful industrial symphony. The ground lightly trembles beneath the machine's heavy weight as its tracks move confidently over uneven terrain. The chipped wood fragments are ejected with a strong blast from the exhaust chute, forming a fine cloud of golden brown dust around the machine, an impressive demonstration of its capacity to handle large and hard wood. The testing process runs smoothly, proving the superior stability and efficiency of the PTH 1400 to 1000 ALLROAD. On an open clearing by the edge of the forest, the Vermeer WC2300XL wood grinder, painted in a bright industrial yellow, stands like a mechanical beast gleaming under the late afternoon sun. The steel exterior reflects light, casting a modern, powerful presence against the wild, wooded backdrop. A hydraulic grapple arm works steadily, graceful yet firm, lifting and placing bundles of felled logs into the wide feed opening of the machine. With each delivery of wood, a rumble fills the air, The cracking of fibers, the grinding of metal, and the roar of the engine combine into an industrial symphony set amidst nature. Inside, the HG6800TX's high-speed grinding system makes quick work of the heavy logs. Its sharp steel teeth spin rapidly, cutting, shredding, and pulverizing the wood into fine mulch. A powerful airflow blasts the resulting chips through a long discharge chute, launching them in a steady stream into the bed of a nearby truck. The wood chips land in rhythmic layers, building up inside the truck's container, ready for transport to recycling facilities where they'll be transformed into biomass fuel, compressed sawdust, or eco-friendly building materials. Each cycle of grinding is a transformation of raw nature into renewable resource, and the HG6800TX is the bridge, precise, relentless, and full of energy. In a clearing scattered with fallen tree trunks, the Vermeer TG5000 sits cloaked in deep black, like a mechanical beast lurking beneath the harsh sunlight. At rest, it's silent and imposing. But once powered on, it roars to life like a creature awakened, ready to devour whatever enters its maw. A powerful grapple arm stretches forward like a massive mechanical limb, lifting giant logs, thick, weathered, and soaked with resin, and gently dropping them into the grinder's hungry mouth. The TG5000 begins to feed, its internal cutting teeth spinning with ferocity, shredding the massive wood like dry cardboard. sound is thunderous. Cracking timber, grinding steel, and the pulsing engine combine in a brutal symphony of destruction. Massive logs vanish into the black belly of the grinder, torn apart into a cascade of fine wood particles. These fragments don't go to waste. Carried swiftly by a long conveyor belt, the wood mulch is thrown into the air and falls like a golden brown waterfall, piling up into a growing mountain of ground material. It is a transformation of raw forest strength into valuable mulch, ready to enrich soil, protect plants, and fuel sustainable reuse. The Vermeer WC2300XL whole tree chipper operates like a mechanical warrior on the edge of a wooded area near a suburban home. Massive tree trunks and tangled branches, seemingly left behind after a storm, have been gathered and are now lined up along the machine's in-feed conveyor. The long conveyor belt moves steadily, its rollers turning rhythmically as it pulls the dense, branch-laden trees forward. Each tree, with knotted limbs stretching in all directions, glides smoothly as if floating along a mechanical river. As the tangled mass nears the chipper's mouth, the air grows tense. The machine hums, then suddenly roars as the internal drum spins up. Sharp blades scream to life, tearing through thick wood and foliage alike. The crunching, shredding, and ripping sounds echo across the area as branches are instantly reduced to fine wood chips. From the rear discharge chute, a thick stream of wood mulch bursts outward, piling up neatly into a corner clearing, ready for collection or reuse. Within minutes, what was once a chaotic pile of fallen trees and tangled brush is now an orderly, clean space. The WC2300XL has done its job, swift, controlled, and powerful, restoring safety and clarity to the residential edge of the forest. The Vermeer WC2300XL roars to life as massive Australian gum tree logs feed onto its conveyor. The dense, smooth trunks are pulled into the drum, where razor-sharp blades tear through the tough eucalyptus wood. A thick stream of wood chips burst from the chute, piling up rapidly. A striking display of power and performance in the dry Australian landscape. The Gen's chipper truck, half roaring wood-devouring machine, is hard at work on a clearing. Logs of all sizes, tangled with branches, are steadily fed onto the conveyor and disappear into the chipper's hungry jaws, vanishing in seconds. Inside, the spinning drum shreds the wood with ferocious precision, launching streams of chips through a high-discharge chute behind the cab. The wood fragments burst out in thick, dusty sprays, falling into neat piles like brown snowfall. Nearby, 3 men stand watching intently, one with arms crossed, another in a hard hat tilting his head toward the mechanism, the third gesturing as if discussing the machine's output. Silent, they observe the raw power and relentless rhythm of the chipper truck at work. In a leafy backyard scattered with dry branches and fallen twigs, a man in work gear and gloves works methodically beside a compact yet mighty universal wood chipper shredder. Though small in size, this mini chipper growls like a mechanical creature, hungry for wood. The man steadily gathers fallen limbs, dry branches, even logs thick as a wrist, and feeds them into the spinning mouth of the machine. Inside, sharp blades spring to action, shredding wood with a crisp, satisfying crunch. Every log disappears in seconds, and to the side, a steady stream of fine golden brown wood chips pours out, piling up in a neat cone beside the chipper. Each chip falls like sawdust rain, forming the perfect mulch pile for compost, garden beds, or wood stoves. It's like watching a small miracle of engineering. A chore that would take hours with a handsaw now done in minutes with just a few movements. Efficient, powerful, and incredibly easy to use, this mini wood chipper is the ultimate backyard assistant for anyone serious about landscaping or garden cleanup. The Vermeer WC2500 stands like a mechanical titan, its bold yellow frame and rugged build commanding attention. Its engine rumbles to life with a deep, thunderous growl, announcing the start of a powerful and relentless chipping operation. A thick, heavy log, covered in tangled limbs and coarse bark, is brought in by a loader. Two workers move swiftly to align it with the feed chute. As soon as the log touches the intake, the aggressive and feed rollers clamp down and pull it into the machine's hungry maw. Inside, high-speed steel blades spin with ferocious precision. The wood doesn't stand a chance. Branches, bark, and bulk are chewed apart without hesitation. The sound of the cutting is loud, steady, and merciless, wood being turned into chips in a matter of seconds. From the discharge chute, a steady stream of shredded wood chips blasts out, piling up rapidly beside the machine. These uniform chips are destined for biomass fuel, mulch, or wood pellet production.